All right, I have taken a moment to get off the side of the road here, and I wanted to show you guys something that I was talking about the other day. Number one is all of these like villa-like mansions that they built like 10 years ago, and then just they never finished them, and I guess they were decommissioned or something, and they totally fell into ruin. But recently they have started rebuilding them, and so they have this wall here that I was talking about with, I'll just go ahead and show you. So you can see this wall is built with like concrete stuck on top and then glass. Make sure there's not a snake out here. Hey, there are some pots for potting, plastic ones. So yeah, they had there's all this glass on the wall. So they take the concrete and then stick really thick. Well, I thought that was like bottle glass. It's not, man. That's thick, gnarly glass into the wall to create like a what do you call that? Barbed wire effect to prevent people from climbing over it. And so I had thought a little bit about walls and the creation of walls and walling off your property. And that's the way they do it here, man. This kind of wall used to be all over the city. Like everywhere you went, there were these glass covered walls. So there in the background here, I'm looking straight into the sun, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to see. But there are those villa mansions. I'd like to have one of those, man, rebuilt. Super big, probably 1,000 square meters in size. I just saw some dude's dog show up, and I thought maybe it was a wild dog, and I thought maybe I had attracted his attention. Yeah. I don't want to get attacked by a wild dog, but it turns out it wasn't a wild dog. It was some dude walking his dog. All right, so yeah, I would enjoy living in a refurbished villa like that. That'd really be a way to let your family expand a little. Could probably have a couple more kids. Just kidding. But the homes here in this section, they have got single standing homes all through here in communities. And a lot of the diplomats, the guys who work at the US Embassy, and ones who work in the top Fortune 500 companies here in Beijing, they live in all these villas and these gated communities. And to buy a home in this area is like it's like 50 million RMB, so like 10 million US or something. Or maybe not, let me see. Yeah, they're like 50 million, man, or between 30 to 50, depending on how big. So you're talking like millions of dollars US, which is just unheard of. I mean, you could buy, I was talking about it with a mom the other day. She said you could buy $1 million home in California easier than you could $1 million home here in Beijing. That's why the US or California is, I mean, because they're just printing money and paying themselves. Obviously, the Chinese economy, for folks that are living like this, it's not a real thing, you know? I mean, it's just it's a game. But yeah, you know, you've got towns in LA now that are like 50% mainland Chinese. Irvine, for example. You go to Irvine, it's like you haven't even left Beijing. You land at LAX, and then you shoot down south of LA to Irvine, and go to the Irvine, forget what the name of that mall is. It's not the Galleria, it's like, wow, this dude's trying to get past me. I don't know, my sister would know. She lived right there for a long time. And I still have a sister living there. But yeah, I visited there in 2019. And you walk around the shopping mall there in Irvine. Damn it, what is the name of that place? Anyway, whatever it's called. And it's 50%. I mean, the town, demographically, I believe is 50% Chinese. The college there is pretty much all Chinese folks. And there aren't any places in China that are all American like that. But in America and Australia, Canada, globally, they have those speed bumps aren't going to hurt my car. I go over them pretty slow. They have offloaded a significant portion of their population to foreign nations. Don't let anybody tell you different. All right, I have arrived at the yard. So that's going to be it for this morning's live drive jive. Let us pray. Holy art thou, Lord of the universe, the vast and the mighty one, creator of heaven and earth, maker of all things visible and invisible, master of the light and master of the darkness, he who was, is, and shall be. Send us one of your divine agents to protect and guide us through the innumerable snares of the earthly realm, and a cleansing wind to disperse all discursive human opinion, endless human opinion, which mires the subtle truth. There's the bell. Love, light, and blessings to all of the people out in Happy Land. Quick ode to Amun-Ra. Hail unto thee who art Ra in thy rising, even unto thee who art Ra in thy strength, who travellest over the heavens at the uprising of the sun. Tahuti standeth in his splendor at the prow, and Ra-Hoor-Khuit abideth at the helm. Hail unto thee from the abodes of the night. As above, so below. I will see you in the abodes of the future. It says finish broadcast, but we know better. It goes on and on. Zaijian for now.